Hello, and welcome to the 2K25 Universe mode, the first Raw post Bad Blood, where we saw quite the shake-up. And we're coming up first, it is Cora Jade in an exhibition contest against the future, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. We want to talk about the future. You could argue Cora Jade's very heavily in the conversation. Of course, recruited to the Judgment Day by Liv Morgan, has laid down her body to protect the Judgment Day's position in power. Of course, we saw the retention of the Raw Tag Team Championships and the Women's Championship a Bad Blood. Could Cora be closing in on making yet a further statement on the Judgment Day's hold on Monday nights, but well accompanied by Kairi Sane? Asuka has arrived. I mean, the Kabuki Warriors have been the top threat of Monday night for quite some time. The Kabuki Warriors, of course, a sect of Damage Control who took a loss last Saturday when Dakota Kai fell short in a matchup with Lyra Valkyria. But Asuka's really been the changing force, taking no singles losses in her run here on Raw. Well, of course, she's Kairi Sane down in her corner tonight. Tamina Jr. ringing the... And wait a minute. What an opening by Cora Jade. And while Cora Jade seemingly taking the Empress off guard. And here we go, collar and elbow. And this is where things can switch up quite quickly for Cora. Getting into a technical warfare with Asuka. Giving Asuka all the advantage. We know Asuka is a technical master. And look at this, just driving the elbow down on the tip of the head and just cinch it in the hold. Oh, well, here we go, neck and neck, and hang on a minute. Cora Jade swipes the leg. And again getting wrapped up. And it just winding her in. And Asuka slips through. Pinfall attempt and a kick out of wait a minute. Reverses the momentum of the pinfall. And wait. Cora Jade is coming into this one. All guns blazing. Realizing that she cannot afford to... Well, I was going to say not afford to let this get technical. Let this go to the mat, but... You know, you're supposed to control a woman like Asuka in the ring. Once she gets going, how are you supposed to shut this down? And wait a minute. The knockout strike. Cora might have just been... I was going to say might have just been lit up like a Christmas tree, but Oscar in control. Shortstop neck breaker. And here we go, just wrangling in on the lower back, the lumbar. And wait a minute, Oscar. Off the rebound. The running hip attack. And Cora Jade might be gone. Frustration starting to settle in. Cora Jade needs to switch things up. Needs to find a way to take control. And look at this, just Oscar waiting on Jade. Oh, wait a minute, went for the back fist. Cora almost gaining control. Oh, here we go, Oscar. And well, the swinging of Oscar brought to an abrupt end. Standing senton. Oh, wait a minute, Oscar. Cinching in the arm lock. And well, Cora Jade instantly throwing in the towel. I mean, Oscar showing tonight she is still the monster lurking around on Monday night. Jade really tried to bring the fight, but this was firmly the wheelhouse of Oscar. And look at this, Elena being cinched back to the point she had no choice but to submit. And the celebrations begin as the Kabuki Warriors stand united. Bryan Danielson backstage now. Last Saturday at Bad Blood, I needed to show the world that I can move us all forward to a new era, to the top of Monday Night Raw. Now I stand here still world champion with a fresh slate of challenges, and while Super Showdown is on the horizon, so my advice is to step up and show you have what I am. Wait a minute, that's Kevin Owens. No. I beat John Cena and Sami Zayn back to back, and I got nothing. I beat Mr. Money in the Bank, Dominic Nepo Twerp Mysterio, and I got nothing in return. I, and I alone, have a claim to that world championship, and this time I will get my shot. And well, Bryan Danielson, I said what I said. I get the point you're making, Kevin. You have to go and back that up in the ring. I'll see you around. And well, Kevin Owens demanding he gets the shot he believes he rightfully deserves. Oh well, refocusing on action now. New Cat Republic. Of course, representing Unity. Stepping up to the plate as they take on Los Garzas of Legado del Fantasma. And while Unity tonight are in with a shot of putting themselves in the Tag Team Championship picture, it is officially being confirmed. Super Showdown. The Judgment Day will not defend against one team. They will defend against two other teams in a triple threat ladder match. As the control for Rovai's in the balance. Triple H looking to mix things up, and here we go, Angel and Berto stepping up to the plate next. I mean, these two men are a truly next level duo. Oh, some of the most dangerous. As soon as that pace starts picking up, they've put on So many amazing efforts, but have never quite captured the victory. Will tonight be the change that they've been looking for? Will Newcastle Republic bring gold back home to Unity after, of course, Drew McIntyre was a part of that fatal four-way in the main event of Bad Blood, where Bryan Danielson would retain the World Heavyweight Championship and UK Championship. And here we go, Tyler Bate, eyes ahead. And it'll be Tyler Bate and Berto kicking this one off. Well, Berto flips round. And Tyler Bate cinches in the German, and Tamina Jr. quite slow there to make the cover. And Tyler Bate looking to go high paced. You can see that Pete Dunne shunted himself over into position, and now the bruiserweight comes in. And here we go again, just mixing up the game. Tag made again, Tyler Bate, the legal man. Frequent tags being made here from Newcastle. I mean, Newcastle Republic haven't had a great deal of runnings. Some saying they've only been in place as goons for William Regal and Drew McIntyre's Unity. And look at that Spanish fly. Gorgeous connection. And Tyler Bate ready, pulling himself back up. And here we go, Los Garzas. Take down Bate and tag made Angel. Now the legal man. And here we go, Tyler Bate. Trying to light up. Bop and bang. Hooks him in. And Tyler Bate again though, keeping things square, keeping things fresh. And Tyler Bate again just going for the Hurricane Rana, looking to keep Angel and Berto apart. Well, look at this. High angle, landing square on the top of the shoulders and neck. Here we go. Tag team offense once more. As the big back body drop shines through, and here we go. This is kind of where Angel wants to stay away from. Letting the bruiserweight pick things apart, and the sling blade. Well, hang on. Angel now pinging the pace. And we know, Pete Dunne isn't a stranger to dealing with high altitudes, isn't a stranger to dealing with fast pace, but he is a rugged solo brawler. Oh, look at this. Pete Dunne just letting the example get set. And here's the stompings. And oh no. Angel. Well, look at this, the duo of Tyler Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne keeping up the pressure. Roundhouse to Angel. Hooks the pin. And a close call. Tag made, Tyler coming back in. It was quite clear there, the idea. 4. Dunn was going for that X-Plex, and here we go. Aeroplane spin. Are we going back the other way? And yes. Tyler Bate. The dizziness is set in. And well. Hang on a minute. Drop kick sends Angel into the corner of New Catch. Unity. No. More than ever, this is a victory they have to hold. Oh, well, here we go, Angel. Could be staring down the barrel. And well, Pete Dunne just stood idly watching on. Tag made. Racks him up, and here we go. The burning hammer. And Tyler Bate takes out Berto. And the set pieces clean. Newcastle Republic moving with a renewed spirit. And they just punched that ticket to potentially tag team glory. I mean, look at this action. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne making the tag. Keeping up pressure, keeping Angel on the ropes. Berto was raring to go, but Pete Dunne was not willing to give him the chance. And here it was. Tyler Bate sets up that air raid spin. And look at the intensity. I'm surprised if Angel didn't think he left planet Earth at this stage. Didn't really find any place to rally after this. And Tyler Bate held full control. And look at this, just stomping him in the corner. Tag made. Bate to the top. Dunne loads him up. The assisted burning hammer. And then hooking the leg. Tyler Bate would play interference with Berto. And instantly the celebrations begin. And Unity's rise to the top has begun. Once again, could these two men reclaim glory for the United Kingdom? Oh well, big fight fuel. After the big conquest of Bad Blood where Roman Reigns walked out the victor in that triple threat contest against Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. The DAWG is gunning for a new target. We get in the DAWG versus DAWG match. Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. We've seen Braun Breaker bring new levels of violence and push men to their limits of what they're capable of. Is Braun Breaker ready to stop being the future and ready to be the now? Or will Roman Reigns settle the score, pack it up, and put it to bed? Big question here, and there's a lot of weight resting on the shoulders of Braun Breaker as the OTC, the original tribal chief, makes his way to the ring for this dog off. It's the dog versus the big dog. Who owns the yard? I can see why they dropped the big dog. And here he comes, doing what he does best. Just farming every ounce of aura from this live audience. And here we go. Look at this packed out crowd here in our last night in Atlanta. Still feeling the hangover of bad blood. And this man is truly the spectacle. And you gotta think, Bryan Danielson must be on his mind. Oh well, if Kevin Owens doesn't get his way, I could easily see the argument made for Roman Reigns taking the lead at Super Showdown. And here we go. The focus is there. The movement is set. Taking prime position. And the one in the sky. Look at the beauty. As Roman takes to the ring now, Breaker is fired up. We want Roman chance. And here you go, they'll test his strength. And Breaker backs Reigns up into the corner. Tamina Jr. breaking it in. Here we go now, back to the collar and elbow, and this time Roman takes charge, taking things in the corner. And again, Breaker trying to do things any means necessary, but the big dog is not gonna stand. And Roman Reigns firing himself up, getting himself hyped. Breaker's the one in the back seat here. And look at the strength from the tribal chief. Off the ropes, elbow drop attempted. Away Roman Reigns looking to cock the fist. Braun Breaker. Powerbomb position. Fireman's carry transition and Dex Reigns out on the top rope. And here we go, Breaker. Wait a minute, Braun. Again, just decked out. A series of punches by Roman Reigns. Being able to consistently pull this into them. Into the stop zone and a clothesline with a kick out of 1 from Braun. And oh, Jesus Christ, the badass dog. Just muscled up the big dog. And look at this go. Oop. Oop. Roman Reigns slips through. Putting the 1 up in the sky. And again, Roman Reigns. Here we go. The howl of justice. Well, huge if you hate Roman stand-up chant. Again, Braun Breaker in a vulnerable spot and a kick out of 1. I mean, it's very British sounding crowd here tonight. Especially British sound, especially for Atlanta. Roman Reigns could be measuring him up. Here we go, God. Roman looking to fire off and here we go, Braun Breaker in the driver's seat. Roman Reigns shoulder up a 1. Instantly back to his feet. And look at this German release. As Breaker starts to find his footing. And this is where the chains start to break and unshackle. And again, Breaker testing the waters. Could we see Spear versus Superman punch? Roman set him up, pulls him down and a kick out of 1. Well, kick out of 2. Here we go. Roman Reigns taking a moment with a preemptive celebration with a spine buster. I think Roman Reigns miscalculated the damage. Miscalculated that he is in there with a genetic freak and a spear. And a kick out of 2. Hang on a minute, Braun Breaker to the top rope. Nails the elbow. And this time shoulder up a 1. Breaker's down. I don't think Breaker realizes the positioning. Roman Reigns. A spear from the gods and a 3. And while Breaker had it all laid out. Nailed the spear. Thought he'd brought Roman Reigns to his knees. But the tribal chief found the opening, sunk in the spear for the 1, 2, 3, and just look at the movements, the dominance, and Braun Breaker firing all cylinders. And here was Breaker being caught out short by the Superman punch. Pinfall attempted. 1, 2, and then a kick out. But here Roman Reigns sent full speed. Breaker didn't get the run up momentum though. Used Reigns' momentum against him, but doesn't quite generate the same level of punch. Instantly followed up with the elbow drop, throwing all caution to the wind. And Roman Reigns off the ropes. Generates that momentum. And that was the moment that sealed the deal for the tribal chief. Roman Reigns shrugging it off. Holding the hand high. As Braun Breaker gets sent back down to the mat for another major loss. And while Dominic Mysterio missed Money in the Bank for a long time now, Judgment Day has held all the power on Monday nights, but do we ever get the recognition we deserve? Hell no. So I think it's about time I finally force the world to watch us. Who knows, maybe sometime soon we'll see the best Mr. Money in the Bank become the greatest world champion. And while Dominic... Oh, hang on a minute, that's a Switchblade fresh off the win against Penta. Bad Blood was the start of the Monday Night Raw era. And while you seem to be holding on to something that should be in the hands of King Switch, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to make a change to that in due time. So just watch your back. And while Jay White there seemingly threatening Dominic Mysterio, threatening to come for the Money in the Bank briefcase. And while a man filled with vengeance, Drew McIntyre had his eyes firmly set on reclaiming the United Kingdom Championship of Bad Blood. But, well, Bryan Danielson and that Fatal 4-Way able to pin Seth Rollins, causing Drew to have to kiss goodbye to that dream of regaining the power. And now the hands of Unity fully are standing in the New Cash Republic's bid for the Tag Team Championships. And while Drew McIntyre, a man who knows no vengeance, who holds nothing but contempt for, I imagine, this entire locker room outside of his fellow Unity members, is kicking things back up in action. And well, it is Santos Escobar taking the lead. In this battle, we saw what Drew McIntyre did to Akira Tozawa. And I'm saying now, Santos Escobar is a brave, brave soul to even be willing to step out here. We saw Los Garzas fall to Unity earlier tonight. Will Santos fall victim in the same way? Or will Escobar prove he might have that magical touch? Will he upset the world with an unrivaled victory? Oh well, the crowd, I think, knowing exactly which way this one's gonna go. Jessica Carr. And here we go, Escobar. Trying to stay on the level. Drew McIntyre is on the mat. Ah, well, Escobar. Hang on a minute, I think Escobar knows the dangers he is in, but Drew driving him into the corner. And there he's wasting that punching. Hang on a minute, Escobar sees it open and takes it. Oh well, you can see how quickly Drew released the pinfall. rolled through the further, well, Escobar set himself up for what is this? Hang on a minute. And this man has been a sworn soldier against unity, and that is John Moxley, Death Rider. And well, Santos Escobar is down. Drew McIntyre is down. And Escobar has had everything laid out on the table for him. And this could be one of the worst days of Santos's life. Moxley, while Rollins may not be around, has just set up a very angry Drew McIntyre. Future Shock, DDT, and Drew, that kick in the corner. Escobar, vulnerable to the Claymore. 1, 2, 3. And Carr rings the bell. And look at this. John Moxley slipping in. Death Rider. And gets out the ring before Carr can notice. And here we go, the Future Shock. Thought Drew had it there. Santos had that extra little pepper. Took the risk. Didn't want to pin off the Death Rider, and I don't know why. But the Claymore kick settled the score for the 3. And Drew. Hang on a minute, Drew McIntyre takes out Jessica Carr. And here we go, steel chair in hand. He hasn't got Moxley there in the ring. So it is Santos Escobar taking the ire for Moxley's actions, and this has become more unhinged than anyone could imagine. Liv Morgan now celebrating a championship victory. Jamie girl, I know you've crawled back to whatever little hole in England you crawled out of to lick your wounds, but I said would happen is exactly what happened. The era of the Judgment Day is only just starting, and well, soon we will own Monday Night Raw. So, watch us. And while some stern words for the Raw locker room from the women's champion. And while main event incoming. And coming up first, it's Charlie Dempsey, the son of the Blackpool legend William Regal, as he enters this triple threat #1 contendership. The winner will face Buddy Matthews at Super Showdown. And while Dempsey, a technically gifted individual, looking to get his first leg up, his first kick up on the main roster. But he is in there with some behemoths, and the man who fell short to Jay White. And he still feels the presence. Zero miedo. Zero fear. And Penta is hyped. And there it is, a little bit of smooth operating from the smooth operator himself. Penta wanted to get things back on track, wanting to realign the stars and take some gold around his waist. But of course, triple threat action, anything can happen, and whoa! This is the man who can redefine Lucha Libre. Awali Nueve coming down now. A 9-time Intercontinental Champion. If anyone knows what it means, it is that man. No one has a more historic link than Chris Jericho to the IC Championship. And his eyes firmly set on Buddy Matthews. Of course, you gotta remember though, you're not just taking on Matthews, you're taking on Aleister Black, with the House of Black Union coming back in full force, and Damian Priest learned that the hard way. And well, you gotta think these men aren't going into it blind this time, and that could lose Matthews an advantage or two. We know Jericho has help in the form of Big Bill. And this crowd have made it clear they're on the side of Penta. And here we go, Penta getting to work early. And Jericho shuts down the hype. And look at Charlie Dempsey now. And well, from behind the... Wait a minute. Jericho back. The waistlock takeover. Dishes Penta out. And here we go, Dempsey. Dempsey now in full control, but again, Jericho. One and sling blade from Penta as Jericho goes under the ring to grab the sledgehammer. Tries to strike Rolling Death Valley driver. And a leg drop to the Nueve. And look at Penta backstabber. And Chris muscling around the ring now. A gorgeous splash from Chris. Catching some air we don't see very often. A mix between Penta and the shoulder up, and Dempsey's involvement. Jericho backbreaker. Penta struggling to get out the gates here every time he starts heating up. Either Dempsey or Jericho's right there to shut it back down. And a gorgeous German suplex. And oh god, it looked like Penta's neck landed on the head of the sledge. And well, Chris, getting a little bit too brave, went for the code breaker in front of Penta's eyes. Oh, wait a minute. Penta and Dempsey vying for control. And here we go. Penta got his hands on the bat. Penta had the sledgehammer. And in this case, the sledgehammer won. Hang on, Judas effect. And wait, Canadian destroyer to Chris. The Canadian is out. 1, 2. And here we go, powerbomb position. Penta slips through. Oh well, we know the chaos that can ensue in multi-man action. Oh well, Penta not too quick to the draw. But Penta getting that shoulder up a 1. A meaningful measure. Ah, wait, the brass! The brass knucks. And that could be a game-changing. A game-changing move. Oh god, Poison Rana. Onto the weapons. Jericho a bit over-enthusiastic on the springboard drop kick. Left him open. And this time it's Penta. And here we go. Penta sling blade to Jericho. Sling blade to Dempsey. And here we go. Ah well, Chris brings an end to the tribulation. And a late breakup by Charlie. Oh well. Kicks out before the pinfall can even land. And well, from I was going to say from behind, Penta flying in. Ah, well, Jericho trying to take control. Penta again. And on to the stick of the sledgehammer. Oh, well, Jericho blasts Penta out. Penta again, shoulder up a 1. Sling blade. Look at this masterful work. Penta. A little bit of smooth operating mid-match, never hurt anyone. Oh well, Penta might be turning his attention. To Jericho. Oh, look at this. Penta feeling the motion now. Super kick to Crescent. This is becoming a Penta classic. Here we go. Fear Factor. 1, 2, I'm the #1 contender. And that is how Penta makes his mark. Look at this, the Rolling Death Valley driver, Chris Jericho, waiting with a sledgehammer. Gorgeous backbreaker. I mean, Penta putting on a hell of a display, but you can see that always lurking every time Penta started to take action. One member of this contest would be there. It would either be Jericho or Dempsey waiting to put him back down, and the Judas effect. Penta would break up the cover, hit the Canadian Destroyer, or the Mexican Destroyer as he likes to call it, and get a close 2. Oh well, Penta got suckered in by the brass knuckles from Charlie Dempsey. Again, went for the sling blade. Jericho would fire back with a big back body drop, and Charlie Dempsey would bring that near fall to an end. And it was here, Dempsey out of action. Fear Factor. Picture perfect for the 1, 2, 3. And Penta has just signed his place. A super showdown against Buddy Matthews for the Intercontinental Championship, and the celebration can now begin. What a match. Zero miedo.